Alright, everybody, we are live in chat. We got a question posted there on the screen on the shared chat. Let me know what you all think. If you can see it, if you can't see it, let me know. We got Helia keeping us company today, being her usual cute and fluffy self. But we're back on Elysium here. We're going to be picking up a little further past where we left off in the last stream. I did some grinding off stream, mostly no real gear changes on my character's part, but I did some improvements around the base and did some setup work to help us with some gear improvements down the road. More specifically, I went and figured out what was going on with my deep mine scanner, and I found out I needed the deep mining scanner from the space station. So I went and ordered one over at Eden and used that to find... I wish that wall would quit exploding. Real. Like, that wall keeps exploding for poorly explained reasons. Anyways. But I went and found a deep mine for titanium, so we now technically will have, like, unlimited access to titanium. A slow trickle, to be fair. And I've connected my power grid all the way from my base here, all the way over to the titanium deep vein, which is over here. So we go up the little ramp up to this upper level, and there's a titanium vein over there. There's a couple others around, it looks like, somewhere over in this area. I haven't found them yet, but one is enough for now. But things we want to do. One, I need to get a better setup for health potions here. No, I didn't know I could make volatile substances out of guano. Good to know. Alright, I don't need the blood thinning, anti-poison, parasitic, biotic, nope. There's a health recovery, stamina, strength, anti-radiation. Alright, so I need tree sap, yeast, flour, and lilies. Well, I have all of that, so let's go grab that. We're going to make a few of those. Alright, tree sap's over here. Let's grab just a stack of tree sap there. I should get some more flour and other things going too, honestly. Oh, I forgot I had some more composite going in here. There we go. Throw this in here, go ahead and get some more composite making. One of the things I did make while I was grinding kind of off stream here is I actually made the tier 5 manufacturer. So we can actually make any item potentially now. I don't have a place set up for the manufacturer yet, but that is going to come in the future. The other thing I'm kind of working on slowly but surely is the next beehive expansion. I need some more titanium plates. But I need more titanium before we do that. Alright, let's see here. I need to finish offloading everything I brought back, because I did a couple resource runs, obviously, and I was still working on offloading everything. There we go. But I hope everybody out there is having a good night tonight. Now, honestly, what I probably need to do is actually just... I'm going to throw this in here for a moment. Go ahead and top off my food real quick. There we go. Tech tree, tier 3. I think this is where the medicine bench is anyways. Sure is. Medicine bench. Where do I make that at? Machining bench. Alright, so I just need copper nails, iron ingots, glass, organic resin, refined wood. So we're going to make an actual medicine bench to replace our sort of medicine bench there. Refined wood. Yeah, just give me like 100. Well, 50. 50 is good. There we go. Alright. got glass, so let's see your medicine bench. So we need iron, copper, nails. Well, I think we can do that. Let's see here. There's the iron, and there's the copper for the nails. Actually, while I'm over here, I'm going to grab an extra stack of iron. Just in case there. There we go. Because we're going to make some more bullets. We could use more bullet in our character's life right now. Alright. And where's my forge? My forge is over here. I had to remember where I put the forge. I moved it around over here. There we go. We'll throw the copper in here for now. And just go ahead and make me like 100 copper nails there, boss. I have a lot of shaped obsidian over here too. Let's see here. I'm good on arrows. Got copper bolts. I have some ammunition, not a ton. Actually, I'll leave that there. Put the food down here. Go. We'll take the ridden with us because we got to go over to Eden anyways. There we go. Grab the nails. Restack the copper. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot I had so much iron over here too. Alright, perfect. Extra iron. Okay. Medicine bench. Craft. There we go. There's that. Go ahead and throw the extra nails in here for fun. There we go. There's our medicine bench. Check. Alright. Let's see here. Now, I need some more ammunition. So let's get some bullet casings. There we are. So there's 50, 100, craft. There we go. Gonna have to take something off here. I'll take this honeycomb and the manufacturer off of here for now. Let's see here. That's 5 round. So let's see here. And then we're going to want some 9mm rounds. There we go. Battlefield radar. Oh, I forgot I could make the composite dropship recall beacon. This basically lets you move your dropship around if you want here. That's interesting. I can make obsidian shotgun rounds. It's not nearly as efficient as... Huh. Interesting that's not nearly as efficient. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Can I not make obsidian? I can make 7.62. But not the 5.56. Really? No, wait, I can. I was about to say. Go ahead and do that real quick. And then we're going to max out this 9mm here with some obsidian. Now, I do intend to make an assault rifle for my character. That's part of the reason I needed so much titanium, and went and set up a titanium deep mine. Future goals to get that kind of going there. Alright. I'm going to take this. So we're going to take our obsidian ammunition there. There we go. So we have 181 rounds. That should be more than enough. I hate spending the titanium ingot for this, but I need to repair that. There we go. We're going to sort all that out. I'm just going to throw the iron onto here for now. Oh, wow, I forgot I still had some frozen ore. Alright, compost bin. You get the guano. Frozen ore goes in here. There we go. Got some more scoria. Got some aluminum. Alright. The deep mining scanner can get put away. The lantern can get put away. Alright. Now I'll just let that run. Actually, one thing I could do while I'm over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make another small cupboard while we're at it. I'm gonna grab some more leather just to keep over here on this bench. There we go. More leather. Toss that on there. Beautiful. And rope. Needs rope. Well, I can do rope. Rope. Here we go. We'll do this. Done. There. That'll use up a bunch of my excess plant fiber. Fantastic. I wanted to make a medical satchel anyways, so I'll queue that up. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to make this medical satchel to throw our medicines in. We're going to make, like, bandages and stuff, these heat bandages and whatnot. All this to make sure we've got the things we need, medicine-wise. There we go. I really should start getting a bit. I should go make a taxidermy knife. Kind of want this obsidian armor as well. It's actually not that hard to make, honestly. Definitely gonna have to make some. Alright. And what's great is the medicine bag basically allows instant use of anything inside the medicine bag. There we go. I'm going to just toss all those in there. Cool. And let's grab these ropes. Bring that back over here. And just toss the ropes in here. And we're going to take this storage unit here. I almost forgot. I need to put that in there because I specifically got the oxide. Well, actually, no, I think I need some of the oxide. I'll take some of the oxide with us. So I think I need it for the health concoctions. But anyways, I was getting oxide earlier for making. Trying to remember what that stuff was. Great. I'm just forgetting everything tonight. What was on here? Oh, the lamp was on here. It's like, wait a minute, what? Alright, there we go. Yeah, I was using it to make, this is what I want. Organic resin. There we go. Good lord. I was like, I was using it to make something. I just couldn't remember what it was. Alright, let's put this lamp. I'm just going to put this lamp up here. There we go. Turn it on. Get a little bit of light. It's our cute little lamp. Alright, now let's see here. Get our storage box back out. We'll just put it like right here. That's going to be like an extra storage cabinet there. We're going to throw the manufacturer, the herbalism bench in there for now. The deep miner. Heck, I think we'll throw the extra lantern in there too for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw these on here. There we go. Nice. What food wore out on me? Was it this one? Yeah, it was. Okay. And I store my vestiges in here. Vestige in here. Basically my little animal trophies. That way I can, when I unlock the trader for that, I can go sell them. There we go. Sort all that. Nice. Alright. Got our extra flashlight. Got our hammer. Got our medicine bag. Got ammunition. I'm going to move the Rin. There we actually, I'll move that there. There we go. Because since we're going to be over there, we're going to drop the rent off anyways. Nice. I think we're good to go. Beyond making the medicine. So, health recovery tonic. Let's make some of that up. Let's make like... Yeah, we'll make like 15 of those up. Craft. Done. Alright. Let those make. I'm going to make some extra bandages. So, I'll grab some plant fiber here. And crafting. We're going to make like 5 of them. That's all we can make. Alright. For the suture kits, I'm going to need some more fiber, some bone, and some leather. Well, we got leather. We'll just kill something and get some fiber and bone. There we go. Oh, nice. It even auto puts them into my bag. That's fantastic. Alright. How many inventory slots does this thing have? Open inventory? Oh, it's got plenty. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, this can use water connection. Water. Here we go. Since I have just a permanent water flow going on, go ahead and get that set up. Beautiful. And now, yeah. Okay. I was going to say, why is that not for recipes that require water? Oh. If I had charcoal and organic resin and some salt, I could make the better one. That's actually a really good fertilizer recipe there. I need the water treatment pill. That anti-radiation tonic's not too bad either. Strength enhancement. Sustenance enhancement. Stamina. If it wasn't just thrown knives and spears, although the physical resistance on that's actually kind of nice. Anti-poison's good. Fiber and poison paste. And charcoal. Anti-parasitic. Antibiotic. I should make some antibiotic and some anti-parasitic medicine as well, just in case. We're going to be here, we might as well make it, get this stuff going here. Let's see here, where's my poison paste? There's that. What do I need for poison paste? Spoiled meat and silver. Forgot I could make flour out of corn. Alright. I should make some more. I don't have that much spoiled meat, do I? Well, I have more. Where that comes from. I generally keep a bit of spoiled meat around, just in case I need it for something. Like this. Go. Let's top off some foods. Right, that's been preserved. Okay. Combine that stack. Just eat one, actually, and then recombine the stacks. There we go. Consume. Recombine those. Consume. Combine. There we go. Alright. Kind of compacted down our meat a little bit. Nice. Alright. Right, I needed charcoal. Good thing I have charcoal right here. Alright, so let's make like antibiotic, blood thinning, removes concussions and contusions. Where's my anti-poison one? So I need more fiber. Well, I can get more fiber. So let's see here. Let's make like 4 of those. And like 3 of those. There we go. we're gonna get our medicine bag ready for basically anything. Here we go. Poison paste. Max us out there, boss. Just throw that extra meat in there. I think with everything on, I actually do lose power. If the furnace is running and everything. It's idle right now, which is fine. Alright, how are we doing on that poison paste? 2 more left? Nice. There we go. Poison paste acquired. Let's try to stack up our medicine bag here. Get everything ready. Alright, now we can make... Where was it? I need the fiber. I almost forgot the fiber. Good lord. I have 9 fiber, right? Good thing it's only like 1 per. Alright, anti-poison tonic. Max that out, craft that up for me. Alright. Into the medicine bag with you, and you. Oh, there's some extra bones in here. That's good to know. Medicine bag. Oh, that crafts. Gonna go put away these spoiled plants I forgot I had in my inventory. There we go. Alright. It is cold out right now. My character's also not wearing his, like, Arctic gear right now. Alright. What are we doing on stuff in here? Dried rhubarb. Extra stamina minus oxygen minus food consumption. That was interesting, the dried avocado. Never really considered making dried avocado, if I'm honest, in real life. Alright, there's that. Alright, the pills make you resist poisons. Well, you know, I say I shouldn't need the anti-radiation tonic, but you know what? I don't know that I won't need the anti-radiation tonic, if I'm honest. I don't know that for sure. The joys of living in a cave. A worm down there of some sort. Oh, you did not. Where you at? Where you at, worm? There he is. Stop breaking my stuff. Bad worm. That's the problem with my dehumidifiers. It does not cover the whole cave. I have to come over here and fix this now. Can't believe the worm managed to do damage to my floor. Rude. Alright, there goes that up. Okay, what else I need? So I've got the mushrooms. Organic resin. That's what I was forgetting. Because it got distracted by the worm. Let's see here. Organic resin. Split the stack. Split the stack. There we go. We'll just take 19 of those. Alright. How are we looking power grid wise? Supply and demand still good. Alright. Throw this in here. Max that out. Craft. Nope, that's not what I want. Split stack. Split stack. There we go. Split stack. Nice. And we'll take these and throw them in the fridge. There. Alright, cool. And we've got our anti-poison tonics. We'll throw those in the medicine bag. Now we're just waiting for the anti-radiation tonic, because I have no idea if there's going to be radiation or not at this particular encounter. I mean, I could also make a few of these. There we go. I'll also make a few splints while I'm out and about. Let's see your splints. So I've got wood or rope. Alright. Well, that's easy enough. Alright. Well, we're going to sleep through the night here. Storm did not pass as quickly as I'd hoped, but that's okay. Honestly, what I really need to do is work on making some better foods. Like these stuffed avocados would be good, for example. Or the hearty salad would also be good. But these cooked prime meats are also pretty good. They're hard to beat. But if I had a really good food combo, it would be... Where is it? So there's the pastry. I think it's over here at the stove, actually. Yeah, like these meat pies here. Mushrooms, raw meats, pumpkins. I don't have pumpkins as part of the problem. I haven't grown any soybeans or corn yet either. But these pies are really good. The shepherd's roll's also really good, but I don't have any kumara. Savory roll is also pretty good. I could actually do the savory roll. I have raw meat, mushrooms, and I think I even have some avocados. I do have some avocados. And raw meat. Alright. Let's make some of those. Hold on. Savory rolls. Max that out. Craft. There we go. Throw the raw meat and the avocado back in here. Then what I can do is I can actually go and get some salt. Salt those up. Oh, if I'd grown some rhubarb and or if I had some soybeans and pumpkins, I could also do the vegetable roll. Also pretty good. A lot of really good... Oh, it's right there. It's stacked really nicely, too. If I do have potatoes, I think. No, I don't have any potatoes right now. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have any potatoes right now. But there we go. So we'll take these, and we'll go salt these up so they last longer. So I always have a salting table. Salt the food. There you go. Basically doubles the spoil timer. And what I can do is I can switch that out for like my least valuable food, which is going to be Probably one of these two. Attack damage, attack speed. Probably this one. There you go. Alright. So with that, I can throw this in here for now. Nice. Alright, let's see how's my radiation stuff's coming along nicely. Throw those in there. That in there. Good, good, good. Almost done making our meds. And while that's working, what I can do... I'm just going to close that door real quick. We're going to come out here with our handy-dandy sickle. Get some sticks, get some plant fiber. And we're going to make some more bandages, and more specifically, we're going to make some suture kits. And that way we're kind of covered for all the medical things that could happen. We're also going to make some splints just to have them. There we go. Let's see here. Go. Cool. I hit it. I missed on that one. Annoying. Not the end of the world. See if we can't sneak up on him here. There we go. There's our bones and our leather that we needed for this. Lost a couple bolts though. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. Suture kits. Yeah, let's make like 5 of those. Yeah, there we go. Now we just need some wood, and some more sticks, and some more fiber. Mostly the wood. There's that. Honestly, one of the talents that I kind of wish I had is a talent that makes it so you like just auto pick up the tree when you cut it down. My wife built her character into that talent, and honestly, kind of envious. I might do respec at some point and spec out of some of my more archery focused talents that I've got going here. And let's make like 5 splints just to be safe. Now good. It even auto puts the stuff into the satchel. I like it. We open our inventory now. We can see we've got splints, suture kits, anti-radiation meds. There we go. We are good. We're set. Alright. Cool. Nice and set. We'll go drop off the wood back at the house. Grab our trusty steed. And get this show on the road. Especially because it's time for us to start resetting our food buffs here. So let's do that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. There we go. Nice and reset. Now with even better food buffs. Alright. I'm just going to throw the extra stuff I don't need in here right now. There you go. Excellent. That can just go on here to cook. Beautiful. We're good to go. Grab some food for the mount. Let's just split that stack and split it one more time. I shouldn't need that much food. There we go. How you doing? Yep. Awesome. Here we go. Alright. Best route, honestly, this way. I just like how fast the slinkers are. Like, the wild slinkers can be very annoying when they do that whole, like, hunting you, stalking you thing. But having one as a mount, I kind of like it. Is it as good as or as fast as the Raptor? No. But I'd give it a nice close second if you're just looking for, you know, a good kind of like lightweight, you know, speed mount, not looking for something to carry all of your possessions and stuff. That and they just, the way they run and all when you're riding them just looks cool. Probably doesn't help that I'm also like a cat person, so I'm kind of partial to cats. Even if they do look like some sort of crazy mutated monster on the face, in this case. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Slinker versus Raptor for mounts. Give me your reasons why and all that. Let me know. We're in the chat right now, if you're watching the stream. Let me adjust my thing there. There you go. So you can see Helia a little bit better. She's relaxing in her cat bowl. Oh yeah, that's one of the upgrades I did make. I did upgrade one piece of my equipment. I now have an electric rechargeable lantern instead of a biofuel lantern. Or, well, actually, it wasn't even biofuel. It was the animal fat lantern. And I'm carrying a flashlight as a backup. One of those games where I always kind of carry like a backup thing, be it a backup weapon, you know, backup tools, the ability to repair said tool, things like that. That comes from me playing too many survival games where you don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere, have your tools and everything break. And suddenly find yourself stranded in a bad situation. There we go. Here we are in the desert. Look at that. The only reason I even know this mission is about some sort of terraforming station or something is because I read the mission description. My slinker regained some stamina. Now you can find raptor juveniles in this area here. If you're looking to tame raptors here, if we come to the map, in this area, you can find raptors. I think you can also find them up in this area. I think that's what I've been told. I've only found one raptor juvenile thus far. And it unfortunately died on the mission to the first, like, enemy base, like, serious base that we had to go to. Because what I didn't realize is it was just standing there in range of their auto turrets getting shot repeatedly and bleeding to death. When I went and redid that mission off recording, I left the slinker well outside of the area of combat and engagement and just tanked it all myself. There we go. Almost there. All right. I do think one thing I'll eventually do is improve my power grid back at my base. But here we are. Okay. And, oh look, they leveled up. Who's a good kitty? Nope. Where are you going? Stop wandering off. Here, stay. Stay. There you go. Alright. Let's see here. Extra fruit and vegetable modifier. Extra food duration. Minus food consumption. Reduce stamina. Trying to decide what upgrades we want. Okay, let's just do... Let's just do movement speed for right now. There we go. Alright.
Do we even know what kind of he's cooking up there?
Who asked that? Where's the farmer? Farmer, where you at? Are you up here? This is the merchant that we kind of went and hired. Here we are. It's the farmer.
Hello.
They shall buy, like, delicacies and grain and herbs and stuff. So what some people are doing is they're setting up either tainted DNA things where they sell her tainted DNA, or they sell her basically like the truffles, things like that. And they'll just build a big base out in front of this place and set it up and just come up here and bring her huge stacks of crops. One of the things people are doing to farm Rin, which is money. Actually, let me move you real quick. You're standing a little close to the drop pod for me there. For comfort. There you go. Stay there. Alright. Request. I do have the technology to build one of these. Not the resources. There we go. Throw the Rin onto here. Deliver to station. There we go. And that just puts the Rin on my account. So it's not like in my inventory and therefore not at risk of being lost. There we go. Okay, now if we come to here and go to operations, we've done this one. This is the farmer one. So now we're on this one, which is Nexus. We have to talk to Mo and locate the G5 underground terraforming facility. Enter the facility. And this will unlock for us the hazmat suit blueprint. We get 250 bucks and 100 exotics. It says it shouldn't be too difficult. Contact 4 device is all that's needed. Infiltrate a defended base and good quality of exotics to extract. Okay. Alright. Well, let's begin the mission.
Prospector, I need you to come talk to me ASAP. The data you found? It's given us a location.
Alright, there we
I'll
go.
brief you when you get here.
Let's go up here and find Mo. Why are you showing up on my map? There we go. Now she's not going to show up on my map anymore. So Mo's up here. Here's Mo.
Hi, Prospector. Okay. The data has given us a rough location, some partial schematics. It looks like a lab, completely underground. How they could construct something like this under the UDA's nose, I don't see how they could. Your job is to get in and extract as much information as possible. I'll mark the area to search on your map. Be careful, Prospector.
Alright. Where is it sending us? Am I not seeing an area on my map here? Oh, collect equipment from O. Okay, so we got the access card. Alright. And anti-radiation injection. Oh, hello. I'm glad I brought the anti-radiation meds. Head to geothermal region at position PSI-M. What? Where the heck is that? Oh. Oh. I don't even know how to get there. Alright. Going into unexplored territory. Oh, I need to resack my food buffs, I just realized. Right, do that. 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 And that. Alright. Oh, here we go.
As much as this should be my top priority, I have another operation to coordinate. So, I'll pass you over to the B team.
Get a move on, new blood. You got a big hike ahead. Extra points for any TPS you put down along the way.
Ah, Theo, they're not all bad. Most of them are just looking for a better life. It's not like the UDA have done prospectors any favors, right? Even you complain about them.
Not this again. Look, we get it.
This
Everyone's
argument.
a unique little flower full of potential and blah, blah, blah. Well, when flowers start killing other flowers, I say salt the fucking fields.
In this metaphor, are we all flowers? Are you saying we should all die?
It's military speak. You wouldn't understand.
Wow, these characters. These characters are great. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that was an interaction of interest there. All right, so I actually need to head more this direction. Where am I at? So I'm here. Yeah, I got to go all the way across the desert. It looks like. Hyena. Don't care about hyenas. I mean, my slinker's bigger and badder than the hyenas, so I'm not worried about those. I'm more worried about the fact that I'll be riding through Dune Raptor territory. I'd rather not use up my nice ammunition before we get to the mission site. Scorpion, hyena. Large underground sand crab critter thing. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? So we're here. I kind of need to make for that angle over there. Yeah, my slinker's real unhappy about this desert, though. How you doing, bud? I mean, I'm just barely handling the heat in my leather armor that I'm wearing. Because I'm wearing the cured leather armor. Not the best heat protection in the game. And considering we're heading towards a geothermal area, I might should have made that obsidian armor. Yep, I can hear a drone. Alright. Should be just around this rock up here somewhere that we're heading. Yeah, I'm going to guess it's that valley there. I'm just glad we haven't run into any more of those sniper towers. Yeah, this looks like the place. We got a scout drone. Hold on. Alright, we're going to set you... Come here. I'm going to set you to follow, please. Yep. Here. Have a snack real quickly, bud. Alright. While I deal with this scout drone. There you go. Got it. Oh, got a friend. There we go. Good lord. Alright. Just want my loot. Didn't really want the raptor. The one thing if the raptor came along with its juvenile, I've had that happen before. That's actually, I got my first one. The mom attacked me with the juvenile right behind it. Killed the mom. Got the raptor. Ooh, we got a power bank out of this one. Nice. I'll take that. How you doing? Oh, you're fine. There we go. Ooh, what's this? That's just rock. For a second there, I thought that was a deep ore node for a second. Alright. Ada, don't care. Sorry, Hyena. You made the wrong mistake today. Of looking at me aggressively. We'll take all that extra free loot, though. Free steel, free ammo. Not gonna complain. I like hunting the scout drones. What I can't stand, though, are the big carrier drones. Those things drive me up the wall. Sorry, I just heard one. Here we go. Here's the geothermal area. Okay.
Took you long enough. Now you've had a nice little stroll. Search the area for the the fucking entrance.
We don't know what
We have no idea what it looks like. It should be around here somewhere. So, use your eyes.
And be careful.
So we got spiders. Incoming weather event. Sulfuric rumbling. Oh, this sounds like an awful place. I'm pretty sure this is an awful place. Oh, what the heck is that thing? That looks like a note. What are those? Alright. The fact that there's even wildlife that lives in this place, terrifying. I'm gonna avoid whatever that, like, death worm looking thingamabob that keeps coming up out of the water there. Okay, so we're in the right area. Map-wise, like, I'm gonna guess it entrances in one of these ravines, probably. Oh no, I'm not dealing with those. The Arctic Vespa things are annoying enough. And we've got, like, acidic hoppers, I'm gonna guess. I don't know what you are. Yeah, you're a hopper. Well, we're gonna get rid of you. No, none, whatever you are, just go away. Yep. I see you've got a friend here. Yep. Yeah, none of that. Alright. Let's see here. I don't see any enemy. Yep, there's an enemy there. Yeah, he spits stuff. None of that. I'm kind of curious where this entrance is going to be. I'm willing to bet kind of on the north end of this nonsense. But what we're going to do is we're going to deal with the spider here. Yeah, none of your nonsense here, spider. We are caught on whatever is going on here. Alright. Made it across the little acidic area. Good news is, animals typically are immune to weather effects. Alright. Oh, what is this stuff here? What is that? Yeah, outside of the fact that I'm way kind of off target here. I need to head probably more that way if I had to guess. Alright. Hold on. My food's wearing off. Chow down on one of these steaks real quick. There you go. Alright. Alright, let's keep an eye out for this underground location. Slash entrance thingy. And we're starting to take some damage. You know, I'm gonna guess it's the thing with... Oh, goodness, hello. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna need to kill that, whatever that is. Yeah, F that. Here. You stay here for a second, bud. Here, you want a snack? You want some water too while we're at it? Here you go. There you go. Snackies and water are taken care of. I need to go deal with whatever this monstrosity over here is. Where is that thing? You gonna come back up for me? Whatever that was, dealt with. That is a sulfur worm, FYI, for people curious. Alright, let me grab my buddy here. We're gonna bring him back over. I do not like that sulfuric acid burn. That! Ow. None of that. Don't like that. Alright. There's another one. None of you. Do not like that acid burn. What is this nonsense? Oh, nope. At least they're kind of weak, but good lord. Alright. Where's my... Hey, bud. I need you to... Oh my goodness, how many of these things are in here? Leave homeboy alone here. Good lord. Okay. Maybe you're just gonna wait over here. Alright. Oh, good vestige. I'll take that. Ow. Eat one of those. Just top off everything here a little bit. Gonna put this down here. Let's just consume one of those real quick. Any more of these vestiges? Yeah, I'll take the vestiges, because at some point I'll get the vestige trader and I'll be able to sell these things. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got one around the corner here. Where you at? Okay, he's dead too. Alright. A bunch of these things in here. Come on now. There it goes. Good lord. Oof. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright. 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 I need to figure out what's going on over here. Ow. I need to make sure my homeboy's fine. How you doing? You fine? Yeah, you're fine. Okay. What the heck happened to you, though? Alright. Okay. Good lord. Okay, arrows, not very effective. There you go. Alright. There are so many of these things in here. Oh, goodness. What have I got? What is that? Hemorrhage. Consume. Consume. Alright. Come on, a little higher. Got it. Got it. Alright, arrows, please. Arrows. There you go. More arrows around here? No. Okay.
There it is. Doesn't seem like TPS has staked a claim.
Door code 5221.
Watch out!
Okay, we're gonna disarm that. that. I'm taking this. It's my battery, you know. I'm not sure what these laser tripwires do. But we're going to take those. I let that burn for a bit. By the way, you can't salvage these turrets. If you try to set one up at your base, it will still be hostile. There we go. Got it. I'm glad I brought extra ammo. Oh, hello. There we go. Alright, let's top off that. Got it. Alright. Take all that. Take all that. So we disabled all but one of the tripwires now. Okay. Collect the nearby damaged hazmat suit. What is this? Cave worm chest armor. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Scorpion head armor. Yeah, alright. So, into the pouch. Into the pouch. Ghillie leg armor I'm not worried about. Leather backpacks are cool, but I'm not worried about that either. I will take the small pouches. Pouch is good. Health recovery elixir. Yes, that can go here. Bandages can go into the medicine pouch. Anti-radiation transfusion. There we go. Alright. Gonna guess the elevator's broken. Alright.
We'll need to disable the security system at an isolated level. Iris,
Okay.
can you hop on comms?
Here we go.
Okay. I think that should open it.
I don't know what those are, but... Wow. I don't know what happened to these poor folks. Yeah.
What the hell were those things? Were they...
Group 15, scientists.
Hell, I guess we know why they didn't bother evacuating them.
I want this raw uranium. I'll take this bowl of meat too. Heck. Alright. We get radiation off these guys. Nice. Alright. Put that in here. Open inventory. Alright, it's acting like I've picked up radiation stuff. So these guys are covered in uranium. Looks like that's kind of like, oof, rough. Like, I want that uranium. Alright. So, let's see here. Find the records. Orbital laser records. Subspecies records. I'll take the pistol. Put that in there. Heck, I'll even take this cheap ammo and put it in here. Because I get that out of my main inventory. Okay, that's full. That's fine. Large specimen sample. Anti-poison vaccine. Yes, give me that. Alright. Here we go. Interact.
Dead. All of them. What
All right.
a waste.
Blacklist. Okay. Nothing in there. Safety goggles. So these are like decorative items. Nothing in there. Paper towels. Surgical masks. Lots of interesting little things in here. Specimen sample. Just seeing if there's any more, like, other things in here. Ooh, 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 ooh. I will take the backup lamp. Thank you. Actually, I kind of want to take the charging station with me. That's an advanced battery thing. Yes. Orbital laser logs.
You're kidding me.
What is this?
I thought I saw this on the plans, but I wasn't entirely sure. I'm thinking that controls G15's famous orbital laser.
Oh, it is an orbital laser.
Didn't you have a few run-ins with the other end of that thing?
You could say that.
Ooh, we got wire? I'll take the wire. That's valuable to me. What about in this closet? Here we've got stabilized red exotics. Yes. Biomass. Yes. Hello. Hello, loot. Extra records and stuff. Alright, let's see what else I can kind of like stash away here. You know what? We're just going to open this inventory, and this we're just going to drop. I don't care about this ammo. That's fine. Alright, so this can go in here. This can go in here, because we're going to save that. These, we're just going to drop this extra ammo that I don't need. There we go. There's a tripwire. Okay, there we go. Alright, alright. Anything else on this desk I need to grab? It's logs. Scrawled message. Okay. Because I kind of want to take this with me. I definitely want to take that with me. I'm coming back with that here in a second. Alright. Anything in here? Explore plants. I don't care about the water. Ooh. I'll take those. Just because I can send those up to the station. I'm not worried about portable oil and water. What do we got here? Crew review. Okay. Okay. Lithium sickle. Yes. There we go. Alright. Alright. What's this? Terminations. Okay. Desks. Reactor core. Laptop. What's this? Terraforming logs. There we go.
That's an incredible amount of terraforming enzymes. It might be more than anywhere else on Icarus. The system even.
You find any more of those computers in there?
Oh, shit. Mo! Mo, you need to see this. No, this can't be right. We would have seen this when we started terraforming.
What is it? No, that can't be. Iris, can you double check this for me?
Okay, I can pick this one up.
What the hell are you guys talking about? It's just a bunch of grass.
Shut the f up, Theo! Everyone, shut up! Iris, did you double check?
I'm sorry, Mo. It's correct.
No!
Oh, Christ.
I'll go check on her.
Would somebody please explain what the hell is going on?
It looks like the terraforming shouldn't have failed. It was sabotaged.
But why would they
I don't have all the answers. Mo or Iris will explain it better. But it looks like the goal was... exotics. Of course.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Prospector, I've got another job I need to do. Come back to Eden when you're ready for more work.
There's this. That's a nuclear reactor. Ooh, can I have this uranium rod? You don't have anything on you? Okay. What's this? Electric dehumidifier. That's a fancy one. What's that? Gruel. Hilarious. Alright, yeah, we'll take the gruel with us, why not? Alright. So we're getting some pretty bad radiation poisoning right now. Need to get out of here. Okay. I would take the raw uranium with me, but I don't have a way to, like, process it. Okay, okay. There we go. There. Get rid of that. Where that becomes a problem. Okay, where you at? There you are. Got him. We got a drone. Where's the drone? There he is. Got it. Alright. Like, I want these... There you go. We gotta get out of here. I'll hop out of that. There we go. We gotta get going. Alright. Alright. Because I need to get back to Eden there to get rid of these uranium rods. Unfortunately, I've depleted the stamina on Nala here. And I'm also over encumbered like crazy. Okay, let's see here. Food, food, food. Eh. Oh god, run. Don't want to deal with those things right now. There we go. Especially because I'm pretty sure my armor is going to break soon. Good news is, I think we're actually pretty close to the exit from this place. Map-wise, where we at? Where we at? Yeah, we're making good progress. I do have to feed Nala here in a second, though. Actually, that's something I can do. Here, Nala, can you carry the uranium for me? Alright, inventory. Food for Nala. There you go, Nala. Okay. And I didn't get... Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. So there's that. Why am I still radioactive? N. Alright. We're just gonna go. I'll figure out the radiation once we get rid of these bars. And that's right, they create basically an area of radiation around them. So basically, even though they're not in my direct inventory anymore, they're still putting out radiation. So I just got to get to Eden, summon the drop pod, throw these things in the drop pod and get rid of them. Map-wise, where we at? Yeah, so I just need to keep on this line here. So basically, my anti-radiation tonic I've got is just barely keeping me going here. I hope that raptor's not chasing me. Alright. Where are we at map-wise? Okay, we need to turn more south. That way. Man, I will say, this radiation fog is making life difficult here. What I'm going to do is when I get a bit closer, if the radiation continues to keep kind of like going up really high like this, I'm going to hit my anti-radiation injection I found. This is actually my first time getting uranium rods that are not like a quest reward and automatically delivered to the station. Because they're actually the new classification of exotic ore, by the way, that you can get thanks to Elysium. Alright, where we at? Alright, so I need to turn that way. Basically go around this rock over here. I just need that raptor to not catch me. Rather not fight the raptor. I am very pleased with how long this lamp is lasting, by the way. Alright. That's one thing we definitely got to work on with Nala, though, is her stamina regen is so bad. I built her into a fighting unit instead of a true, like, mount build. But there it is up there. We're almost there. Alright, yeah. We'll be able to get these things offloaded and onto the station and cure ourselves of this radiation sickness. I'm glad I did make those anti-radiation meds, though. Just the look of the mission screamed to me that there was probably going to be a radiation problem to be dealt with. This is also why, like, if you're going to do uranium mining, you need to have, like, the hazmat suits and stuff ready to go. Alright, here we go. There we are. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just bringing you stuff. Yeah, stay right there, Nala. Let's call down that from the station. Come on, land faster so I can get rid of this radioactive waste. There we go. There we go. Let's get over here. Alright, yep, so that's all the radiation I've got. Let's go ahead and do anti-radiation. There we go. Nala, would you like some more food? There you go. I'm going to consume another one of these anti-radiation tonics. Here we go. Alright. Alright. We're getting there. I was going to launch these red exotics and legendary biomass here. There we go. Delivered to station. Get off the ramp. Get off the ramp. There we go. We got some red exotics, some biomass, and some uranium rods. This has been a pretty good, like, delivery for me. I hope that radiation clears out of there. Maybe once the pod actually despawns. Yeah, okay, once the pod actually despawned. Hey Nala, you want to carry something for me? This thing is heavy. There we go. That's so much better. Turn off my... Actually, I'll leave my lamp on. It's dark in here. Alright, let's see how my radiation's. Mild radiation poisoning, minus 20% maximum stamina and health. Okay, that's not terrible, but not great. One of those there. Yeah, I gotta fix my armor. Got a tech point I could spend, but I'm not going to. Yeah. I should probably unlock that. Yeah, we're gonna unlock that. I was not planning to unlock that yet. We're gonna unlock that. Alright, well, we've completed that mission. Which now unlocks these missions. So we can get the Predator Specialist. Which basically is a guy...
A Predator Control
Let's see here.
Specialist is setting up operations in the region. They will need assistance establishing a secure outpost before they can begin thinning the local population. Get them settled and ensure the wildlife does not settle you first.
Alright. Combat and killing of creatures. Unlockable NPC. Alright. This one... So this is the guy that you sell... You know, I've been saving all those creature vestiges. This is the guy you sell them to. We'll probably be doing that one next. What's this guy?
There is to be some sort of fishing contest. I'm told morale improves when people compete over aquatic life. Assist with preparations and ensure the rules are followed. And try to keep it civil.
A fishing contest. I think I've seen this mission before. Let's see here. What's this one? Oh, this is the one that unlocks uranium ammunition. But as you can see, we're almost halfway done. Yeah, what's this one unlock? Sandworm Queen stuff. Oh, that's when we have to go fight the Sandworm Queen. I'm willing to bet. And you can see some of these get kind of hard. What's this one? That unlocks the Bastion armor. Grants 3 extra talent points. Ooh. Ooh. And grants 2 extra talent points. Okay. Tier 3, Tier 3. It's Tier 5, Tier 4. This one's technically Tier 4. Interesting. So that little symbol up at the top tells you what tier missions need to be. But alright, we're going to wait on that. What upgrades does this thing have? Upgrades. It doesn't have any of them. Interesting. Okay. But it's nice that I've got this lithium sickle. Gets extra yield. And this lets you harvest tainted plant DNA, which lets you grow red exotics. So that's a super nice find. Okay, yeah. My radiation is very, very slowly getting better. My goodness, I'm going to have to use so many of these things. Alright. I could order some equipment. Go to the workshop here. What do I have? Ooh, look at that. I've got 79 uranium rods, 18 legendary biomass, and that's the first 10 red exotics I've ever gotten. I've got so many hours on this game. I've just never bothered harvesting the red exotics. The bio-organic exotics, whatever you call them. Yeah. But, all kinds of crazy, little things. But we could go to the bio lab, for example, and we could unlock things. Timber extraction unit. I think, that's coming soon. I was like, that's new. So, I already have one license that would let me unlock something. There's a tactical bow. Now, one of these, the mining aperture one, I believe requires you to complete, Corite hunt. This one requires you to do the rhyme test hunt, and this one's the gargantuan hunt. The rest of these you can just unlock. That's your kinetic rifle. Apparently the kinetic rifle is actually pretty interesting. Javelin launcher. Fires javelins. Heavy flamethrower, in case you just really like fire. The biotech mall. It's a club. And this one's new. Extra felling damage. Yield. +1 ammo capacity. What? Fire rate. Industrial tool actions per minute. Refined oil consumed per second. Oh, so you load this with refined oil. Screen shake multiplier. Plus fuel usage. Plus 1000 durability used. So this is just some sort of crazy chainsaw they've designed. Alright. So this is kind of some of the stuff you can get with the bio stuff, but I'm not going to actually order any of that. Alright. But I do think I'm going to call it there. Probably. Folks, we completed kind of what I wanted to do. I think the sun's up now. So actually what we will do here. Let's see here, how much longer I got? 2 minutes on that. So I'm going to grab Nala here, and we're going to head back to base. And on the way back to base, we're going to check my titanium mine. Because we also got to go offload all this stuff we got. Yeah, so many resources off that. Yeah, no, that basic anti-radiation med, it's real slow. That is, I can see why you definitely want to make the more advanced meds for this. It'll get the job done if you're not in the radiation area, but it's not going to save you from actively mining uranium. But yeah, that mission was rough. I mean, let me rephrase that. It wasn't as bad as the previous mission that kind of kicked my tail pretty bad. It was definitely not as bad as the one where I had to attack like the base with soldiers and stuff. But the radiation was rough and kind of scary. That added a new level of like, oh no, to the gameplay, if you ask me. Alright. There's the cave right over there. Alright, let's go into here real quick. Open inventory, consume one of those. There we go. I can throw this from there too. Oh, I do have some more anti-radiation infusions, but that's fine. I'll just save them. I'm going to keep this hazmat armor. Can I, like, dismantle these? I can. Alright, good to know. Alright. Can run past the spiders. There we go. Oh, not get stuck on the wall. There we go. Up and out. See, this is what pre-planning for your missions does, instead of getting blown up repeatedly like I did in the last major mission. You pre-plan and use tactics and go in with too much ammunition and lots of healing. Yeah, you'll probably be fine. Though I really should actually make some better armor. I should probably also move my base to a more centrally located area. Like the desert there. It seems like everything's going to be kind of happening out of the desert. I'm actually looking forward to the hover bike thing. Yeah, y'all can chase me if you want. I'm not stopping to fight you guys. It's interesting listening to my character continuously coughing here from the radiation exposure, because that is something that people who have been exposed to radiation do. They do cough a lot, because essentially your cells are destabilizing. Alright, I'm going to have to deal with that slinker here in a minute. Because they will, like, chase you all the way across the map. Alright. Good news is we're actually pretty close to where I want to go. And I'll show you all my titanium mine. Dang, if that slinker's following me. Alright, here we go. Almost back to base. Beautiful. Look at that. Home sweet home. Yep. Good. The creature turn is still working. Everybody's still here, including $5.99 shrimp special. And then if we go around this rock here and come right over here, kind of follow along this ledge. You'll actually see, if you look carefully as I ride around, you'll see a power cable on the ground here. And should be, it's right over here. Yeah, there it is. Here we are. Alright, keep one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. There we go. See, I even put up a portable beacon here so I would know where it is. But this is the thing, and look at that. It's already pulled out 100 79 titanium ore. We'll go ahead and let it grab the number 80 here. There we go. And it generates almost 2 per minute. The oil-based one is a little faster. Yep, see, there's that sinker. I told you he was going to follow us. Sinker dealt with. There you go. Could you carry those for me there, boss? Nope. That was too much. I'll take one back. There we go. We'll split the load. But yeah, see, like, I even set up a little power station over here. I don't know why I'm carrying those around. I'm going to leave those. Let's just go ahead and repair it real quick. There we go. And you can see there's the power line, like, along here, basically. Yeah, there it is, right there. And it goes all the way back to my base. So the whole thing's on a shared power grid. That's not really necessary. I just do that so that there's always power for the system. And so it doesn't ever stops mining. Because the one windmill does not provide enough power for the full needs of the, you know, deep mine thing. There it is. Let's say, like, alright. Throw that in there. That way you all have food. Glorious. Alright. Can I have these things back? Your water's right over here, man. Yeah, let me set you to wander, by the way. Wander. There, that way. He'll wander around and get water and stuff as he needs. Well, she. I keep saying her. He, it's she. How's this doing? Yeah, it's going to need to be switched out soon. But there we go. We're back. Home sweet home. Safe and sound. Alright, seeing if there's anything in there I need to deal with. Alright, one thing I do need to do. Now that we have it. Where are we going to put you, my dear friend? My little friend. You know what, we'll put you back in here somewhere. Okay, I'll put you, like, right here. No shelter. There we go. That's some of the weight gone. Let there be power. Why is that ticking? Are you not a friendly advanced power pack? I don't know, that was weird. It was acting weird there for a second. Alright. But there we go. Look at this. If we come over here, look at that. 11 million power stored. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Oh, looks like I need to take one more medicine. One more of those. There we go. Top that off. Keep that going. And now, let's get that titanium processing. Glorious, glorious titanium. We can now finally get the assault rifle. I'm gonna need a place for this vestige. Those go in there. There we go. Alright. Fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and throw the lithium in there, the steel, I'll keep the rapier, or the sickle, whatever you want to call it. I don't need the seed pouch right now. If I destroy these, what do I get? Destroy? I don't get anything. That's fine. I don't need the laser tripwires. Alright, let's see here. Where is my ammunition? Ammunition, yes. Max that out. Give me all of those lovely obsidian bullets, please. This can also go in there, as can the electronics. Obsidian bullets. Yes, thank you. Alright. Hazmat suit. What's this take to repair? Oh, this is just repairs with platinum weave. Alright. I'm gonna come on onto the station there. Nice. So I can actually fix that. Sweet. What do I need to repair my armor? Yeah. Armor's repaired. Repair my equipment. I don't have the stuff to repair my equipment. That's fine. Alright. Cool. How are we doing here? Oh no, you've run out of biofuels. My dear generator. Well, let's fix that. Need to go around and do some replacing of things anyways. There you go, turn that on. I don't really need it. It's technically, I generate more power with my wind turbines than necessary. Yeah, because I'm making like 11,000 something power. But we are going to switch this guy out, because he doesn't work if he doesn't get biofuel. Alright. My radiation meds, I'm going to toss in here. There we go. And this, we're going to put like right here by the fireplace. Little reading spot there. There we go. Look at that extra coziness. Alright. Let's see what we've got in this. Open that. So we'll take the enzymes out. What about in this one? We'll take our cave worm armor out. Take that out. Take that out. Didn't I grab that axe? Oh, yeah, it's over here. There we go. Extra wire and stuff. I'll even take that and switch that out from this light. There we go. Some extra gruel and things. Nice. Let me take the meat and all that. Stack that up. Stack that up. One's cooked, one's fried. Never mind. Throw my gruel in there. Beautiful. Alright. I'm going to throw some of this extra meat in here. Cool. Done. Throw some in here. Nice. Oh, I need to throw that in there too. There we go. And my wire can go in there. Portable electrical storage and charging of can be used to charge with a right click. Huh. Neat. I like this. That's super cool. I was curious what that did. I now know what the battery pack does. Or the portable power pack. And I think I can put it onto here. I can. Wow. Alright, that gives me a whole lot of options there. I'm going to just throw the extra lights in there. Throw the extra pistol in there too. Extra spear and stuff. I might send those up to the station. It'll be alright. This cave worm chest armor, though, is pretty good. I actually like that. That's extra yield from mining and everything if you have the whole set. Scorpion armor. I never actually unlocked this cave worm and scorpion armor sets just because I never did the missions for them. Alright, there's that there. I'll hook that up to power in a second. Alright, I'm going to go put these other armor sets on the repair bench just so they're safe and sound and stored. Beautiful. Alright. Composter gets this. And then this lovely thing. What is this? Oh, yeah, this is something you buy from the station. I forgot. So let's see here. I'm not sure where I want to put the enzymes, so I guess I'll just put them here on the bench for now, because they go with the decoration bench. So if I had a decoration bench, I'd have a use for them, but I don't have a use for them right this second. I don't need all these extra bags at the moment. There we go. Nice. All right. And then let's go into here. I'll throw that in there for now and that in there for now. I'm gonna go take this out. We're gonna have some fun with the with our new sickle. Oh, if it's on. Looks like it's on. Yeah, okay. Yep, got to taint to DNA. There we go. All right, it works. I mean, we only got one. We got 3 tainted DNA. There you go. Super cool. Neat. Very neat. And then it can go in the charging station and be recharged. All the lithium tools are like that. I'm just going to throw the rhubarb on here for now. Well, actually, no. Didn't I have something I could make with the rhubarb? I could make some mushroom soup. Actually, halfway decent, weirdly enough. Extra 100 stamina, or health, I mean. Sauteed rhubarb. Cool. Roasted banana. Plus 10 experience for tamed creatures. Huh, did not know. I hadn't seen that one before. Let's see what else we can make. I just need raw meat, and I can make that. Hold on. Hold on. Let's make some pastry. Like 20 pastries there. And raw meat. I got raw meat. We got raw meat. We can do this. Alright. Do a little bit last minute cooking. Get some things sorted out here. Storage-wise. Alright. Nice to get some tainted plant DNA. So these tainted plant DNAs we can use to make those red exotics, basically. Super excited about that. It'll be my first time ever going through that whole process. Alright, come on. If I had bread, I could make banana toast. Huh. It's actually not got bad stats, especially if you're doing a lot of taming. The frozen banana. Truffle pasta. Ooh, let's see what the stats on this are. We need truffles. I actually have the seeds for those. Eggs. I don't have chickens, but I can get chickens. Cheese. I don't have milk, but I could theoretically grow soybeans and make milk and then make cheese. Plus 125 health, plus 35 health regen. That's pretty good. Plus 10% perceived threat, plus 10% experience gain. So it actually has a slight debuff. Interesting. Minus 10% food consumption, which is nice. Plus 10% shared experience, which is nice. 10% chance to find additional stone while mining. Okay. Alright. That's a new one. I hadn't seen that one before. Alright. Okay. What's this? Stew. I can make stew. Actually, that stew's pretty good. I actually like that stew. I want that stew. I think we'll make some of that stew. Alright, so we can make some of the savory rolls, which we have. Yeah, we have savory rolls. What else was the other one I was seeing? I thought there was something else like that. Well, we'll make the savory rolls. We'll max that out. There you go. And then, I'll just go ahead and throw the extra pastry in here for now. And then let's max out the stew as well. We're just short on raw meat, right? Do I have any extra raw meat? No, I don't, sadly. I have some carrots, more avocados. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else I can make real quick if I add some other stuff to my options here. Is there anything else I can make? I mean, obviously I can make more mushroom stew, but fried squash. What about over here? Anything over here I can make? I could make some pickled foods, theoretically. Pickled eggs. Didn't know they had added pickled eggs. Makes sense, though, with the addition of the chickens. Why do the scrambled eggs take bread? Like, scrambled eggs, cool. Why bread, though? Why bread? Now look, dear, we can make avocado toast. I can make avocado toast if I had bread. Kiwi jam. Neat. The fruit snack's actually really cool. Not like the greatest food in the world, just kind of neat. Fruit smoothie. I wonder if I could just like shove that in like my drink slot. There's the cheese. Oh, you need beeswax for the cheese and soybeans and milk. Interesting. The bacon buddy is one I definitely want, though. Definitely want to make some of those. Now I just need butter. Need a way to make some butter. Alright, let's see what we got here food-wise. So we got our savory rolls, and we got our stew. I'm going to put some of the extras here in the thing. Alright, sort that in there. Gotta top off our stack. Alright, I haven't salted them yet, so let's go salt these real quick. Alright, there we go. Salt. 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 There we go. So I'm going to eat one of those. Beautiful. Alright. That's all salted. Cool. Alright, one fell off. That. There we go. And that'll be my replacement for the dried meat. Cool. And we'll throw the extra in there. Throw the extra things in there. That doesn't need to go in there. Take the gruel out, put the bananas in there. There we go. Here. Animals, would you all like some gruel? Have some gruel. There you go. I'll eat that for me. How we doing? You're doing good. You're almost healed. Beans. How you doing? No extra levels for you currently? What about you, 599? You're doing alright. You start carrying tons of stuff there. I got so much gold ore right now. Oh, I do have extra raw meat. Hello. I could go make more stew. More stew. Let's see what I need to make stew. Stew. What do you require, stew? Carrots, mushrooms. Check. Carrot, mushroom. Beautiful. Make that stew. All the stew. There we go. Yes. We're upgrading our foods today. There we go. Throw that on there. And I'll throw the extra one in here. There we go. Alright. Nice. I forgot I had all that meat on the buffalo. Completely forgot. Alright, I need to deal with that. Hold on. Grab this. You can come back in here. I'm going to go actually put that in my... There we go. Nice. My spider web of wires here with our 12 million units of stored electricity. It's ridiculous. So part of the reason I've been saving these is you also need the regular purple exotics to make the red exotic seeds. By the way, if you're curious. Alright. Let's throw this sugar cane in here. I think I'll throw the sticks in there too. Alright, fine. I'll keep the sticks since they didn't want to go in there. Easy way. How are we doing on titanium? Well, it finished the 100 stack. What's my ratio on that? Oh, it's 5? Yeah. Yeah, so I had 180. So, it's 20. Not quite 40. So what? 215? 35, I mean. No, the math seems wrong on that. Hold on. So 8 times 2, 16. 36. 36 was the correct answer I was looking for. Alright, how are you? Stu, you done? Hello, Stu. How you doing? I need to get a freezer. In-game. Salt that. Salt that. Done. Nice. There we go. We've upgraded to 2 real sort of foods. Pardon me. Sort those. Pardon me again. Alright. I'll take this out of there. The animals can get... I'll feed this to the animals as well. They can just have it. Look at you guys. You don't behave yourselves. Where's the food box? Have some more food. Y'all enjoy. Alright. How's this doing? That's done trucking. Fantastic. That's just useful to have. I might just carry that around. Put that in there, get that charging. Alright. Charge lithium fuel. I just got an achievement, folks. There we go. Alright, let me actually grab these titanium ingots here. Titanium ingots. Right there. I can repair my pistol. Repair. Beautiful. Now, can I make the assault rifle here? Yes, I can. I just need more titanium. And some vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is an easier problem to fix. Alright. Does it require titanium? Yeah, because look at that. It requires like 10 titanium plates, which those are not cheap to make. So it's 3 titanium per plate. So that's 30 titanium by itself right there. Plus another 15 for the gun itself. It's expensive. Very expensive. I also want to make the hunting rifle at some point. There's the assault rifle. The submachine gun just doesn't feel like it does enough damage to me. Like the assault rifle, you lose a lot of crit damage. You know. For the advanced pistol, you gain crit damage. Where's the hunting rifle? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. No, that's the trench shotgun. Hold on. The shrimp. Yes, the shrimp. So how's your game going there, General Efficiency? I saw you were playing, it looked like some Voices of the Void earlier, or what you were posting. One-shot pistol. No. There's the hunting rifle. I could probably make the hunting rifle. Use a 7.62 though. Doing good, just got done recording. Nice. Yeah, you just missed me fighting dudes turned into walking uranium mines. I definitely did not mine uranium off scientists that had mutated and then launch it into space to get paid for it. I definitely did not do that on stream a little while ago. Nope. Alright, so I need some more screws. I need a ton of titanium for this hunting rifle. So many things. Okay, I've got the refined wood, I've got the cured leather, it's just the titanium. I mean, I also need the 7.62 ammo. That's the armor piercing, where it's just the regular 7.62. There it is. Oh yeah, well I can make it in bulk though. Oh, that's interesting. I lose about 50 damage converting it to the obsidian rounds. I gain about 200 damage converting it into explosive, though. Very interesting. I'm currently debating if I want to make the assault rifle or if I want to make the hunting rifle. In case you're wondering what's going on here. General efficiency. The real issue I'm running into is either way I don't have enough titanium to make either one. Alright. But I got all kinds of like cool loot and stuff. Like I got this giant battery rack for my base. Stole that from the bad guys. And I sold another smaller one too. And I got this nice electric lithium powered sickle for reaping my plants, you know, which has a chance to harvest tainted plant DNA from the plants when I use them. That was not what I wanted. Alright, let's see here. Raw meat. Take that. Take the spoiled meat. Take these plants. I'll take the gold for now. Sulfur. Alright, there we go. They took $5.99 shrimp special out on a big harvesting run earlier today. I'm still offloading everything. Can I make anything with this? And I can cook the gaming meat. But like, can I make like any special foods for the gaming meat? Oh, I can heat up my unknown ore in here. I kind of like that. Actually, I might start doing that. Fried chicken. I can make a caramel berry tart if I had kiwi and wild berries and eggs. Charge speed, reload speed. Interesting. Just cook an onion, or caramelize onions. Oh, look, here you go, dear. I can make French onion soup in the game.
What?
I said, here you go, dear. I can make French onion soup.
Cool.
I'm not normally the cook when I'm playing Icarus. Normally one of my friends handles the cooking. Not really seeing anything that I want to do with this meat. Besides, I'll just cook it. There you go. Let's get that cooked up. Alright. I don't remember that being inside the rock before. Are you not? I'm trying to figure out why this light doesn't want to work. Alright, let me grab my power tool. Now it's happy. That was weird. That light was just being stubborn. There we go. Solved. Oh, I need to take some more anti-radiation meds. Hold on. I might have gotten slightly radioactive from the previous mission. Probably fine. And that's how I found out that the kind of basic tier of anti-radiation meds not super effective at removing radiation out of your system. Which, I mean, to be fair, is very realistic, but at the same time, it's kind of like, oh, that's going to be a problem. Alright, let's see here. Put the spoiled meat in there. The titanium there. How am I looking on titanium? Let's see here. Assault rifle. I technically have enough for that one. Let's see here. Hunting rifle. I still need 5 more titanium ingots. Let's see here. Screws. Nope. I don't really need 100 screws, per se. I'll take the bone. Bone does not need to be in here. What else doesn't need to be in here? Honestly, these grenades don't need to be in here. There we go. Make one of those. Did I make a cave scanner yet? I feel like I made a cave scanner. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. 9mm. I'm out of gunpowder. I'm out of gunpowder. I'm sitting here going like, why can I not make more ammunition? Because I ran out of gunpowder. Well, let's fix that real quick. There we go. Alright. Actually, I should look at making better armor. It is that time to really consider better armor. I'm wearing this cured leather armor, which, don't get me wrong, pretty cool. Not a bad set. But I should look at upgrading to this here. Where is it? To the Dusty Miner set. Which, oh my goodness, that's a ton of titanium. I just realized. Like, I'm not even worried about the cured leather. I can get the cured leather, but that titanium, that's going to be rough. Well. It's an investment. But that heat and cold resistance, that's super nice. I like that. Mm-hmm. There are cave Vespas? That's not something I wanted to know. Are cave Vespers? I don't like that. I don't like the fact that those exist. Alright, let's see here. Electric. Textiles bench. I need 1 steel and 15 concrete. That's actually not bad. What is this? Are you the electric? No, you're just advanced. Oh, I can get concrete. Concrete. There's some silica. There's some scoria. Aluminum. Gold. Let's see here. Scoria can go in there. Aluminum can go in there. Gold can go in there for fun. Alright. There's that. Concrete. What am I missing? What am I missing? Concrete. There it is. Well, there's 5 concrete. It's not quite enough. What else do I need? Right. Steel. I need some steel. Well, I got some steel. Steel I got over here. Or do I not have any steel over here? I've got screws over here. I didn't need to make screws earlier. Well. Oops. I'll just make some more steel. Alright. Yeah. Make me some steel. There we go. Just converting raw iron into steel here. Don't mind me. Go. Alright, what else do I need? What else do I need? Okay, got pretty much everything there. Textiles, textiles. I need 10 more concrete is what I'm hearing. How do I get over here? Nothing over there I need. What do I need over here for concrete? Silica still? Okay. Silica. Looks like I'm out of silica there. Good thing I keep extra silica in here. There we go. Give me all that concrete there. There we go. Lots of concrete. Concrete for everybody. I wonder where Helia went. Alright. There's the concrete I needed. Beautiful. Alright. Right, I need steel. I'm almost done, dear. I'm just going to make this textiles bench real quick. There's the gunpowder I needed. Alright. Make me some steel there, boss. Now we need some 9mm. There we go. Make up a bit more 9mm, just so we've got it. Make some more pistol ammo. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Pistol ammo acquired. Alright. Steel. Alright. Textiles. There it is. Craft. We're upgrading. We're gonna have an electric sewing machine. Alright, where are we gonna put you though? There we go. Put the electric sewing machine back here in the corner. Now I gotta hook it up to the power grid. Imagine that, electric sewing machine needs power. Nonsense, right? There we go. Alright, so to make this armor, it's the heavy obsidian. Where's the dusty miner? There it is. Dusty miner. Yep. Wow. This thing is made out of rebar and titanium. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's the Arctic head armor made from the frostfoot. Cool. Cool. It also has some cured leather. So rebar, titanium, cured leather, and like screws. Stuff is expensive to make. And it's just funny to me. Alright. Oh, here. You can have these screws. There you go. There's the screws for it. Oh my goodness. Alright, put that away. Put this gunpowder away somewhere. Let's see here. How are we doing? Sort all that. There we go. Gunpowder and steel can go in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Making progress. Ooh, I can make more electronics. I forgot about that. Is there anything else on here I needed to make? I don't think there was. Beyond, like, the guns that I wanted. I can make windmill. I don't need a windmill. Alright. Well, we're going to call it there, I think. It's been a successful episode. Well, stream, I should say. Mission-wise, we went and invaded the terraforming station, discovered that Group 15 was doing all kinds of nefarious, terrible things. Had to put down some Group 15 scientists that had a rather bad time, apparently. And, yeah. You know. These things happen, I guess. There we go. That'll be my new cooked gaming meat. So, I want to thank everybody that came and hung out and watched the stream and all that. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you all for coming by. And those that talked, you know, thank you for joining us. And I hope you all have a great one. And we will catch you all in the next episode tomorrow night. I'll be back again streaming. Probably going to be Voices of the Void. Although I may do that during the day because Blazewing, my son, wants to hang out and see what kind of interesting things we get up to in Voices of the Void. So maybe another father-son stream tomorrow. But you all have a great one. See you tomorrow.